Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome along to my Autumn Decorate With Me series. Just to get us in the mood, I wanted to show you one of my local post boxes, which has got a lovely Halloween display. So they are a little bit early, but there's a super duper massive pumpkin on there. And then some witches and ghosts and spiders and such. But it's nice autumn brown colour. So just getting us into the mood. A couple of the other post boxes have still got back to school on, and one of them hasn't changed yet, so we have to wait and see what they come up with. It's Pumpkin Spice Latte season, so of course I'm going to start with the coffee bar to get me in the mood. We've had some lovely crisp autumn days. We have had a few miserly, annoying rainy days, but what's better than sitting inside with a nice frothy coffee, looking out at the weather and getting into the cosy season. Home Bargains have brought out this Pumpkin Spice Latte coffee sachets, so I thought I would give them a try. And I'm going to put them in my new Hello Pumpkin mug that I got via Vinted, but from Next. So to accompany the coffee, it's nice to have some lovely biscuits. So I've got that lovely jar from Primark the other week, and then I got these gold biscuits from Poundland, and they look nice autumn colours, and they're a nice tasty little snack to have with your coffee. So I thought that would be great on the coffee bar also. So now I've got a bit of stocking up done. I thought I'll have a coffee first for research purposes to see what this pumpkin spice latte is like. And I'm going to use one of my lovely new mugs that I got from Home Bargains, and put the coffee sachet in and put a bit of squirty cream on top and a bit of chocolate dusting or cocoa dusting, and I have one of my new gold bars, living the dream, before I get started, and I can have a think about what I'm going to do with my coffee bar. And actually, it wasn't too bad. It was all right. You know, when you can't be bothered to make a sort of a proper coffee or use the machine, it's nice to have a few sachets handy just for a quick instant coffee treat. Finish my coffee and I'm ready to get going. So first thing to do always is to give those shelves a nice clean before putting your new decorating on. Okay, I'm ready to get going. So obviously a bit of a quick clean first. It's always a good way to start your decorating. Clear everything out and give it a clean. So pop the coffee machine back, and then I'm just going to clean the shelving and around where the wires are, and then put that all back in place, ready to put my new autumn decorations on. So as you can see on the coffee machine, I've got a lovely Starbucks mug there, which I absolutely love. And it's great there for catching the drips. And I've got a lovely little autumn copper-coloured spoon in there. So that's just a handy thing, but also looks nice. And then I've got all my bits and pieces here that I'm going to put on the bar. This I bought from the range. It's a leaf tea light holder, but I thought I would use it as a spoon holder for my lovely copper coloured leaf and flower spoons. Then I've got this gorgeous, very heavy pumpkin there from Poundland, and a nice pumpkin spice mug I think I got off the internet, and my Home Bargains mugs. Got my cocoa dusting, and I've got a new bottle there for my pumpkin spice. With a new label on, and it's I'm really liking that. It's nice. It's an olive oil bottle pourer, but it's great for syrups also. And then I've got my gold bars in there in my new jar, and then I have this amber glass jar as well that I might use, and my pumpkin spice lattes in my Hello Pumpkin mug. So I'm just going to place that all on this lower shelf. So the cups are handy to have because you can just grab them and use them. And of course, they look really cool as well. Then the new jar will be there. And then, of course, you have to have a little pumpkin in just to add that autumny touch. And then I'm just going to use this jar here as a sort of a layering thing. It matches with the leaf. And then I can put the Hello Pumpkin mug on it. and it raises it up so you can see it, but it also covers the plug, which is always an aim. Although I did have a little thought that it looked a little bit silly, so I got these ramekins out. I've got these autumn ramekins, which are so lovely, and I thought, well, I'll use those to raise up the mug, and they look good, and they're also there as well in case if I need a ramekin, they're already out, so I don't have to go hunting in the cupboard for them. So they should be useful as well. I have just tried another idea here and used the ramekin instead of the mug. Let me know what you think looks best. Drop me a comment because I do love to be interactive, and do let me know about your, do you have a coffee bar? What do you do in your kitchen for autumn? So on to the next shelf up. Again, give it a bit of a clean and get it ready for the fresh decoration. Thought I would use my lovely Amazon jars that I usually have on the wooden lower shelf, and I thought, well, I still want to keep them because they are handy. I keep my pods in them and my Lotus Biscoffs. So I thought I'll move them up to the next shelf, and that's actually something different. I've never put them on that shelf, so I thought that would make a nice change. It's always good to move things around, put them in a different place, freshen things up a little bit. And then I have used this picture, this photo frame before, so I've got a Pumpkin Spice Latté season printable that I've just printed out. And that was on the top shelf. So again, I've moved that down to the next shelf to have it as a bit of difference. And then I've used that, if you recall, I did use it to higher up the mug. I've actually used it now as a vase. And then I've also going to add a pumpkin just to match with the pumpkins on the lower shelf. So kind of bring that colour story together, the orange pumpkins of the mug and the pumpkin down below. And I think that's lovely, that shelf. So it's a useful shelf with the pods and the biscuits, but also very decorative. And that's just a pick in that vase, which is great. I love picks because I've already got all the pieces together. So no flower arranging required. And I think that's looking beautiful. Onto the top shelf, another clean. And I actually realised I had an autumn themed microfiber cloth, so I thought I'm going to start using that. So I've used this lovely pumpkin one. I have another one with leaves on, so I'm definitely going to use those around the kitchen for my cleaning in this autumn season. So onto the top shelf then, I've put this Pumpkin Spice Latté chopping board that I've made myself. So it's actually the board, and then I've just on a piece of paper created the Pumpkin Spice Latté recipe. So you could probably see in a craft video, I'll show you how I made that. And then I've got this gorgeous pumpkin from Home Sense. Actually, I got two. I got a big one and a small one. I thought they could go together as a little pumpkin family on the top shelf. And again, tying that orange pumpkin story that I've gone for. And then this lovely light up bottle that I bought a couple of years ago. And that can just add a little bit of a glow on the top of the coffee bar, especially on these days when it's so miserable outside and it gets dark early. I can put the little twinkle lights on and cheer everything up. I absolutely love how it turned out. It does really, I do really enjoy looking at it when I'm in the kitchen, and it just cheers me up. And as I say, I make my coffee and just enjoy this autumn season because it's so cozy and lovely. Come back next time and I'll show you what I've done around the rest of the house. So as always, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. Please give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications, drop me a comment because I do love to hear from you. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.